Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here we do study from basics and move to the advanced level as well as we clear all the doubts. So today I am here with one more amazing chapter.
The topic name is written that the human digestive system. Okay, so before proceed this topic, I want to ask you a question. And my question is that what we need to get energy? What our body need to get energy? I know that your answer would be food. And yes, it is the correct answer. Our body has need that food to get energy. Okay, but the problem is this, that the food that we intake, the food that we intake in this form, our body do not get absorb the energy from the food. Okay, to solve this problem, what we have the digestive system. Okay, so by the help of the digestion process, our body just change the complex molecules into the simple molecules. Okay, in the simplest way you can understand, जो big particles हैं, big particles just get converted into the smaller particles by the help of the digestion process. Okay, and all the organs who takes part collectively, who takes part in this process, that form the digestive system. So this is known as a human digestive system. Okay, in human digestive system, I want to show you the next slide. Here we go. Yes, here you can see that there is written the alimentary canal. Okay, so the human digestive system takes place in the alimentary canal, and this is the longest canal of our body. This is the longest canal of our body, or we can say that the length of this canal is 9 meters. Okay, so this is the length of the alimentary canal, and here you can see the different parts of the alimentary canal. Now the first part is the mouth, second is the pharynx is also known as a voice box. Okay, the third one is the esophagus is also known as a food pipe. Next organ is the stomach. Okay, the most important thing about the stomach, that it is the broadest part of alimentary canal. Okay, the question can also come that which is the broadest part of the alimentary canal, then your answer would be that stomach is the broadest part of a alimentary canal. Okay, after this the next part is the small intestine, then large intestine, rectum, and last one is the anus. Okay, so the starting point of the alimentary canal, you can see that here it is the mouth, and the last and the end point of the alimentary canal, here it is the anus. Okay, so this is about the alimentary canal. The length of the alimentary canal, that already I told you, it is the 9 meter. Okay, after that, this is the next slide. So the digestion, that you know that digestion takes place in the alimentary canal, but how it is take place? So the digestion takes place with the help of some digestive juice. But from where we get these digestive juices? We are getting these digestive juices by all the digestive glands, and here you can see the name of all these digestive glands. Like first is the salivary glands, pancreas, liver, gastric gland, and the intestinal gland. So these all glands just secrete some juices, and these digestive juices are helpful for the digestion of a food. Like the first, you can see that first is the salivary glands. Okay, salivary glands which is present inside a mouth. Okay, it secretes the saliva, and saliva is helpful for the digestion of the food. The pancreas will also secrete some pancreatic juices, and it is also helpful for the digestion of the food. Third one is the liver also secrete the bile juice. Here you can see liver also secrete the bile juice, and it is also helpful for the digestion of the food. Gastric glands also secrete some gastric juices or the digestive juices, which again helps to digestion of the food. And the next is the intestinal gland, and intestinal glands will also secrete some intestinal juices, which are also helpful for the digestion of our food. Okay, so without means in the absence of these type of digestive juices, the digestion of the food is not possible, because these play the most important role for the digestion of a food. Okay, so this is all about the digestive gland. The next slide, yes, here I want to show you that this is the slide where the collective form of the digestive system is given. So this is the collective form of the digestive system. So here you can see that this is the complete structure of the alimentary canal. The first part is the mouth. You can see here that the first part is the mouth, last part is the anus, which is present here. Okay, so you know that when we intake the food, and generally you know that we intake the food with the help of our right hand. When we intake the food inside our mouth, that inside our mouth, what is present? Some different parts are also present, like our teeth is present, our tongue present, some salivary glands are present. So these also play the most important function. What's the function of the teeth which are present inside our mouth? Actually, the function of the teeth is cutting, biting, paring, or grinding the food. So these are the function of the teeth. Then the second part is our tongue. What's the function of the tongue? Tongue is helpful to mix up the saliva with the food, and it makes the food soft and slippery. Okay, the third is the salivary glands. The salivary glands, that you can see that salivary glands are present here. These are the salivary glands. Okay, and what is the function of the salivary gland? These salivary glands just secrete some saliva. Okay. And this saliva, what is present? In this saliva, some enzymes are present, and these enzymes are very helpful for the digestion of the food, and mainly the carbs. जो carbohydrate होते हैं उनका digestion takes place with the help of the enzymes which are present in the salivary glands. Okay, the next step is the esophagus. Here you can see this is the esophagus, and it is also known as a food pipe. What is the function of the esophagus? The function of the esophagus is that the food which is present inside our mouth, okay, this food is transferred inside our stomach. But how the food is transferred into the that stomach? Here one process takes place. The name of that process is the peristalsis. Okay, पेरिस्टोलिसिस क्या प्रोसेस होती है? आई थिंक यू मस्ट नो अबाउट इट कि जितनी भी हमारी बॉडी में मसल्स हैं, दिस ऑलवेज वर्क्स by the contraction and the relaxation. Always works in the pair and by the contraction and the relaxation of the muscles. ठीक है, तो this contraction and the relaxation of the muscle, this process is known as the peristalsis, and this process is very helpful to transfer the food from our mouth to our stomach. Okay, inside our stomach, some digestive juices are present. HCl is present. HCl, you know, HCl is the hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is present. Okay, what is the function of the hydrochloric acid? Actually, the function of the hydrochloric acid, it kills the germs. जो भी आपके फूड के साथ जो भी जाम आ जाते हैं उनको kills करने का function कौन करता है? Hydrochloric acid. Okay, as well as some digestive juices are present inside our stomach. So these digestive juices are also helpful to digest the food inside our stomach. Okay, so here you can see the next part, that in your left side there is the liver. What is the function of the liver? The most important question, first of all I want to share the most important question, is that which is the largest gland of our body? If the questions come that which one is the largest gland of our body, then the answer would be liver. Liver is the largest gland of our body. Okay, so this liver produces the bile juice, but this bile juice get stored inside this green color structure. You can see what is this? This is the gallbladder. Okay, so liver produce the bile juice, but the bile juice is get stored inside a gallbladder. Okay, और gallbladder से the bile juice just get transfer into the stomach, और stomach में जो food है उसको help करता है for the digestion. Here you can see that another part, that is the yellow one part, this is known as a pancreas. What is the pancreas? Pancreas also produce some pancreatic juices which are also the digestive juices and helpful for the digestion. अब stomach के बाद जो food है, now the food is enter into the small intestine. Food कहाँ आ जाता है? Small intestine में आ जाता है. Okay, the further digestion of the food takes place inside a small intestine. Digestive juices are present in the small intestine, and these are helpful for the digestion of the food. Okay, so here complete digestion of the food takes place. Where the complete digestion of the food takes place? Inside a small intestine. Small intestine में हमारा जो food है उसका completely digestion हो जाता है. Okay, after the complete digestion of the food is entered into the large intestine. Here you can see that here is the large intestine. Okay, so what happened in the large intestine? In the large intestine, the remaining nutrient and remaining minerals, okay, so still these are present inside our food, or as well as water. Okay, these all are get absorbed. जितना भी water है, जो उतने भी remaining minerals और nutrients वो सभी क्या हो जाते हैं इसमें absorb हो जाते हैं. Okay, अब क्या बचता है? Now there is the undigested food. Okay, and this undigested food is get stored inside the rectum. Here you can see that there is the one part is given. The name of this part is the rectum. यहाँ पर rectum जो है, rectum में जो undigested food है, it get stored, and after getting the store with the help of the anus, we just throw out the undigested food from our body in the form of the feces. Okay, so this is the complete process of the digestion, that means how the digestion takes place inside our body, and these all are the functions of the parts. Okay, now here we go. Yes, this is the next slide, and here you can revise whatever you have learned. Like the first part is the mouth, and you know that mouth, in the mouth his teeth are present, and these are helpful for the cutting, chewing and grinding the food. Okay, saliva is added, in which the amylase enzyme is present. This amylase enzyme is helpful for the digestion of the starch. Next you can see that next is the esophagus, and I told you is the food pipe, and here the peristalsis process take place. नेक्स्ट वन इज द स्टमक. स्टमक में HCl प्रेजेंट है, डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस प्रेजेंट है विच आर हेल्पफुल फॉर द डाइजेशन ऑफ द फूड. ड्यूडेनम. ड्यूडेनम, व्हाट इज द ड्यूडेनम? ड्यूडेनम इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, जहाँ पर कि अगेन फूड का डाइजेशन हो रहा है बाय द हेल्प ऑफ द डिफरेंट डाइजेस्टिव juices. Okay, the next is the pancreas. Pancreas क्या है? Pancreas is also helpful to the pancreatic juices. But the most important, I want to pay your attention here, that here is written the insulin. Okay, what's the mean of the insulin? Actually, I think you must heard about the insulin. Insulin is a hormone. Okay, जब भी insulin का disbalance हो जाता है, then it causes a disease that is known as a डायबिटीज. ओके, तो ये इंसुलिन हार्मोन किससे प्रोड्यूस होता है? इट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द पैनक्रियाज, एंड द डिसबैलेंस ऑफ द इंसुलिन हार्मोन इज कॉजेज ऑफ द diabetes. Okay, after that next is the liver. That liver we discussed that what is the liver. Liver produce the bile juice, और bile juice का कहाँ स्टोर होता है? The bile juice is get stored in the gallbladder. Okay, and it is helpful for the digestion of the foods like glucose, glycogen, amino acid and etc. Okay, next is the ileum. What is the ileum? Ileum is the second part of the small intestine, because I told you कि small intestine में the food is digested completely. Okay, तो स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में द सेकेंड पार्ट जो है स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन का, उसमें क्या है? द फूड, द रिमेनिंग पार्ट, सॉरी, द डाइजेस्टेड फूड इज गेट एब्जॉर्ब. ओके, एब्जॉर्प्शन स्टार्ट हो जाता है फूड का. एंड हाउ द फूड इज एब्जॉर्ब? द फूड इज एब्जॉर्ब बाय आवर ब्लड वेसल्स. The blood vessels are present, and these blood vessels absorb the food, absorb the energy. Okay, the next is the rectum. Rectum, I told you that here the feces get stored and digested food get stored. And the last one is the anus, and by the help of the anus we throw out the undigested food from our body. Okay, so this is all about the digestion of the food. Now, yes, here you can see that the name of the process written like ingestion, written digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Okay, so these 5 processes are written. These 5 processes which takes part in the digestion, these are the most important process of the digestion process. Like first is the ingestion. Okay, so by the name I think you get to know about it. Ingestion means the something that we acting inside our body. So the first process that I told you, that when we intake the food, foods, then this process is called the ingestion. Okay, we are intaking the food, this process is called the ingestion. The second is the digestion. The digestion, you know that when our body break down the complex structure into the simple structure, means complex big particles into the smaller particle, this process is called the digestion. The third is the absorption. Absorption, that you know that what is the absorption? Absorption is the movement of the digested food molecules across the wall of the intestine. Okay, means a small intestine, some blood vessels are present, and these blood vessels absorb the digested food. So this process is called the absorption. Next is the assimilation process. Assimilation process, in the simplest way you can understand that what is the process of the assimilation. It is the utilization of the food. When our body starts to utilize that food, utilize that energy, this process is called the assimilation. For example, your hand holds something, you are catching something. Okay, so means you are doing some work, you are performing some work. Your leg, you are walking, running, you are just doing some exercise, that means again you are just performing some work. Okay, so means your body part is utilizing that energy. So this process is known as the assimilation process. And the last but not least process, that is the egestion process. And egestion process, that again you know that egestion process means just throw out the undigested food from our body. So this process is called the egestion process. So this is all about the process of the digestion. I hope you like it.
Hey guys, if you really like my videos, then please do like, subscribe and share my channel with your friends. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय एंड थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।